The audition for jobs continues on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports as the preseason schedule rolls on. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. The Penguins win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Andre. Quick pass across to Sanheim. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Puck scooped up by Sanheim. Loses the coverage there. Sanheim's got it deep in the offensive end. From one end of the blue line to the other. Pittsburgh's in on the offensive attack now. The Flyers gain control of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Makes some space. Takes a shot. Score! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
At times, the game can be a game of ping pong, and you got to find a way to retrieve the puck. That's exactly what he does right there, James. He's hard on it. You got to have a hard nose. You got to roll up the sleeves and get a little bit dirty. He does it. He finds himself with possession of it, and he takes it to the net.
Philadelphia's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just try to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
Here's an offensive chance. Puts it on net. Denies him with the save. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. And that shot dies in traffic. Philadelphia's got the puck near the back end. Taken along the wall by Luchenko. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Goaltender's out to play the puck. York's moving the puck through his own zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Makes the save! And the puck's kicked free. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. The Penguins gain possession. Tip shot. Great save by the goaltender on that redirect.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Shuts him down. Picked off by York. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Moves it to Marchenko. And the puck leaves the zone. Oh, absolutely hammers him. And makes the save. And gets control of the puck once again here in the open ice. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Sends a pass over. Dumps it in. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Dadonov.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here. And for him, that's imposing his physical will. And he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing. But it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
Here in the back half of this period, Philadelphia's up 1-0. The Flyers win it. Tiptoes around the poke check. And he gets a blocker on that. Picked up along the boards by Dadonov. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Yerventi. And a good smack with the stick to get it down. From the left side, they gain the zone. What a stop! Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Philadelphia's got the puck. Moves it up.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Makes a save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Just here in the late stages of this frame, 1-0 the score. The Flyers win that offensive zone face-off. Great save by the goaltender, who was in the right place at the right time. Takes that pass back at the point. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Loses his balance on the play. Scores! What a play by EK65! Eric Carlson! The Penguins needed that one, and perfect timing here late in the first.
There's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way in the dying minutes to get the equalizer here, James. They can take that momentum to the dressing room if they can hold on.
Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Quick pass to Sanheim. Philadelphia is looking to break out. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here's a shot, and that caroms off a body in traffic. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Philadelphia's won the defensive zone draw. Takes the shot. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around.
Which one of your team players has the hardest shot? Who do you think is the fastest skater? We'll answer all of those questions in our skills competition. For tickets to one of the most exciting competitions this season, check our website out or call us here at the stadium.
2 more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Been a fun one so far, neither side giving an inch. Still tied here as we open things up in the second. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Seeloff is making a ton of saves to keep this game tied, and his team in front of him need to get the pucks on retrieval and get heading north. They got to help him out a bit.
Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Couturier's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, it's stayed out! It's stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save, and man, does this ever feel good. You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. Quick feed to Andre. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. That's gloved by Shilovs.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
The Penguins have it against the wall. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Here's a centering pass. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Coughs it up at center. Here's a save by Vladar. He scores! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Here's a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
The Flyers gain the zone. Quick shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. Here they come on the rush. Oh, and here's the pass. Off the post.
The Penguins' lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out. Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Philadelphia's effort at some point has to pay off. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they still trail in this one. Moves it quickly over to Piatila. Snaps one from the slot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
The Penguins have it from their own end. With possession along the wall. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Pittsburgh's got a 1-goal lead. McGroarty's won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. And that's intercepted by Grons.
Philadelphia's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stiff position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Good solid check, and he loses control of it. Here's a short pass to Rust. Shot! There's a stop with the blocker by Vladar! From the right side, takes the pass. Carries the puck up through center. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Tries to get it over to Rust. Shot! And he easily stops that one. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark in this period. Pittsburgh's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Penguins win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James. And you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Feeds the puck to Shekai. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. The Penguins get a hold of the puck. Gets in front of it. Moves it to Shekai. Receives the pass. And they'll dump it in. Into the corner now. Right in the slot. And he gets just enough to keep it out.
Seeloff has been really focused in the crease tonight. You can tell that he's tracking the puck with ease and comfort. But his team is playing really well in front of him as well. They're gaining confidence off of his saves, and they're creating opportunities in the offensive zone.
Oh, flashes the leather to get a piece of it. Gets a stick on it. Oh, perfect angle. Is that deflected?
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
In the final moments of this period, Pittsburgh's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And now it's grabbed by Bernicki. Puck grabbed by Andre. The Flyers played along the wing. Here's a shot from a bad angle. That opportunity's rejected. Takes the feed from off the boards.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Turns that one away. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. 40 minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next.
Tonight is our team poster giveaway. If you'd like a sticker on the inside cover of your program, go to Guest Services to receive your team poster.
Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. There we go. Third period is officially underway. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Philadelphia's had a strong 40 minutes of play, but it can be frustrating when you've been dominating possession and you look up at the scoreboard and you're trailing in the third period. You got to stay the course, continue to dominate that possession time, but figure out ways to get to the interior, not just hang out, be influenced to the outside. You got to get inside and make it count.
Stones him in front. Great feed from the left side. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Makes his presence known on the ice. Handles the pass. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Handles the bank pass from along the boards. Picks off the pass. Cates plays the puck. Quick pass to Forster. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. And he takes the pass. Oh, a clutch save!
Phillias has to make an outstanding save on that last sequence to keep the puck out of the net. Simply outstanding to be able to get to the top of his crease to make that save.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Fires it on net. Grabs it with the glove. Shot! There's another great save!
They made some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Sanheim's taking it from his own end. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Sends it out front. Misses the net. Grabs the puck in the corner. Cuts to the paint. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Philadelphia's got control of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Andre. Passes it to Sanheim. The Flyers have it now. Takes it and looks ahead. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Oh, what a save on the slapper! Grabbed along the boards by Andre. Quick feed to Sanheim. The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. Shot! And that one's stopped. And that's off target as it hits a body. From the left side, takes the pass. Dumps it in. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Here's a chance. Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Phillias. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Philadelphia's got it now. Wrap around a tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Phillias is doing a great job of being the last line of defense for his team in this game, James. Just have a look at the saves that he's had to make in this game. There's been some big ones, not necessarily back-to-back, but the timeliness of them is critical. And anytime you look at your goaltender, you want to make sure they're making the big one when it counts.
The net is empty. A big draw here looming inside the offensive end. Couturier's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Lets it go, and there's the save on the play. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. The net is empty, the extra attacker's out, and a huge face-off looming. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, how did he miss that? I mean, it's all part of the game, but Cheryl, you've got to connect on that one.
Well, you do, especially when you get those grade A scoring chances. You have to find a way to, at minimum, get it to the net. But, man, I think he had a little more time on his side, and it just ricochets off his toe.
They score! And just like that, they're back within one.
Oh, the temperature can change within a game so fast, James, because now they've applied pressure to their opponent. You can certainly see that that bench is elevated. The coach makes a decision to pull the goaltender here, James. They get the extra attacker out, so you have to use the advantage to your favor. That's exactly what they do. They own the puck on retrieval, and they find a way to attack the net.
Here in the late goings of the period, Philadelphia's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back. But they still need one more in order to tie. The Flyers carried along the And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Empty net. You got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
Well, an aggressive draw, something they've worked on in practice. They'll look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
Moves it quickly over to York. Wrist shot from the slot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Takes a shot. Denies him on the play. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. 49 seconds to go. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And they've got it in their own end. Here. Right through center and into the offensive zone. The Flyers have it now. Oh, how's that for a nifty play?
That's amazing when there's not much space, how you can create it when you got your head up and you know exactly what you're doing out there.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Pittsburgh's got it from behind the net. Here's a pass down low. Takes the pass. Oh, great little takeaway at center. And he dodges the poke check there. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove.
Vladar is able to square up to the shooter right here. He's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Despite the valiant effort, the losing streak will continue here, Sharon.
Yeah, and this is a real tough one to handle, especially when you play a really good game and it could have gone the other way. But nonetheless, their losing streak continues, so it's back to the drawing board, trying to put one foot in front of the other and get it done next game.
It's got to be a frustrating one for sure. Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.